channel where I talk about Maitreya and the Masters of Wisdom and all kinds of things related to them and their return into the everyday life to guide humanity into a wonderful new age. So let's start with disclaimers. Remember that this information is that I share with you is my opinion, is my understanding based on my experience and my learning process, and I want to share this with you because I think it's very important to do so. And I also remind you that you can listen to it and just take as much as you are willing to take regarding this information. You don't have to believe any of it. Just listen and think about it. And if it resonates with you, then I think that's good. If not, put it to the side and think about it maybe later. At one point, I think you will be encouraged to look into this kind of information. I am sure of that. Anyway, so Maitreya's priorities and Maitreya's teachings. Also, remember that if you like these videos, please like them, sharing, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down there in the comment section, and I will try to answer your questions if you have any. All right, let's get started. Maitreya's teachings and priorities. I can say that they are basically the same. Maitreya's teachings and Maitreya's priorities, they are highly interconnected. And I guess you can summarize it in Maitreya is here to remind us that we are divine beings. We are souls in incarnation. Our true nature is divinity, and we are here to manifest thus divinity. And we do that by establishing peace. We're here to establish peace within the human kingdom and then extend it to the lower kingdoms. And Maitreya says that in order to establish peace within the human family, we need to practice sharing. Sharing leads to justice. Justice leads to peace. Without justice, there is no peace, and without sharing, there is no justice. So we need to begin to share. I will say that over and over and over throughout my videos because I think that is a key to his teaching. Sharing is divine, and we are divine beings. So in order for us to manifest our own divinity, we need to share. That is the key to his teachings and his priorities, the establishment of peace. On a more practical term, he has other priorities that need to be taken care of as soon as possible. And the first one, as far as I understand, his first priority is the ending of hunger and starvation within the human family. Maitreya and the masters, they have said that it pains them, whatever that means to a master, pain, which the concept of pain at that level is very different to what we understand of pain, but it pains them to see that members of the human family, millions of members of the human family, do not have food to eat. And it makes no sense that we go through that, the fact that there's hunger in this planet where there is enough food to feed everybody. So the way I understand, Maitreya is here to advocate and to give us the resources and the means and the ideas and the technology so that we can accomplish this, that every single member of the human family should be able to have 3 meals a day, and not just 3 whatever kind of meals. Everybody should be able to eat healthy, wholesome, natural and delicious food. There is no reason why not. Every single member of the human family should be able to eat every single day. So that is his number one priority, is the eradicating of hunger and starvation within the human family. The second one, and perhaps from another point of view even more important, right? Once everybody is being fed, we have to establish health back to the planet. This planet is not in very good condition. We have been abusing it for hundreds of years, but in particular in the last 150 years or so, um, everything has been moving faster, and in particular how fast we are destroying and abusing the planet. So we need to learn how to live in harmony with the lower kingdoms, thus the planet, how to bring peace and extend it to the lower kingdoms and restore health to the planet. It is my understanding that one of the reasons why we are going through what we're going through right now during 2020 and this viral infection, this pandemic, has to do with our lack of harmony within ourselves and our lack of harmony within the mother, the planet. We need to reestablish that harmony and learn to live in harmony with the planet and heal the planet. These two things go together. If humanity wants to be healthy, we need to establish health back to the planet. And Maitreya and the masters have all the ideas as to how we can accomplish that. So those are two of his most important priorities. Providing food to every single member of the human family, and while doing so, reestablishing help to the planet, bringing this planet back to health. And as far as the human members of the human family, we are also here to spiritualize matter. That is one of our functions. The sooner we begin to behave in a spiritual manner, then we can step up the lower kingdoms so that they can begin to be spiritualized. Ponder on that. The rest of his priorities, as they have been outlined, is to provide to every single member of the human family shelter, housing, education, healthcare, and just the ability to have joy in life, the ability to bring to millions of people that do not understand the concept of the joy of being alive. Millions of people suffer and struggle every single day. Life is not fun. For millions of people, being alive is not fun. They don't have a place to sleep, they don't have food, they don't have good conditions, no access to medical care, no access to education, etc., etc., etc. So those are his priorities. That the quality of life of every single member of the human family should be high. Everybody should be able to achieve a high quality of life. There is no reason why not. There are enough resources in the planet for us to accomplish that. All we have to do is put our minds and our hearts into accomplishing this, and it can be done. And it can be done. So those are his priorities in a nutshell. Regarding his teachings, as I said, he's here to remind humanity that we are divine beings, and each and every single one of us is a divine being. We are souls in incarnation. We are going through this experience, moving through this physical body, so that we can learn this experience of being alive, and then we can learn to master this experience, thus become masters of wisdom. And in order to rediscover this divinity within us, he has outlined three very simple steps. Honesty of mind, sincerity of spirit, and detachment. Those are his three basic steps into accomplishing such divinity. Honesty of mind, sincerity of spirit, and detachment. Ponder on that. Regarding his teachings, I will be talking about them more in depth in a future video. But to start, those are the basics. Honesty of mind, sincerity of spirit, and detachment. If you want to learn more, I will be leaving some links to further information in the description of the video, and if you're interested, there's quite a lot of material to read. So just to do a recap, sharing leads to justice, justice leads to peace. Without sharing there can be no justice, without justice there can be no peace, and we are here to establish peace within ourselves and extend it to the human family, and then extend it to the rest of the planet and the lower kingdoms. The establishment of peace. And to do so, we have to practice honesty, sincerity, and detachment. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do so, please share it, leave your comments, like it, and I hope to see you soon. Peace be with you. Goodbye.